Hello, friends. Welcome to Forex Raja and welcome to the premium group. And in this premium group, whosoever joins, we don't guarantee you any profits. We don't tell you, or I don't tell you that I will triple your capital. No, but understand what is premium group, my dear friends. And these are some of the things that we will learn in our premium group on a monthly basis. How to learn trading, what are trade disciplines, being responsible with your money, how trades are given in premium group, how to buy in futures and options, and how you should learn to take your losses. These are some of the six important things that you will be learning in the premium group. I have people in the premium group who have been with me for the last 6 months, from when I started, 6 to 7 months now, from when I started a premium group. It's not that they have not learned. It's not because I give a trade and they are ready to take the trade. It's because of the most important word. They want to learn what is called trading discipline. Some people feel that by just being with me on a month on month basis, they feel that their discipline levels are improving. They also feel responsible for the capital that they have, and they know how to use their capital effectively and take the right trades on what is being suggested. It is not that you have to take all the trades I give. You have to be responsible in choosing the right trade, in choosing your right target, and then making your daily money and exiting out of the trade. So that is the key thing here from a premium group perspective that we are going to be learning. The next thing, learning how to trade. So people, one of the most important thing that you have to understand the basics of trading is never be in a hurry. Never hurry up and take trades. Just wait between 9 o'clock to 9:20 in the morning when market opens. Avoid trading. Don't trade or don't take any trade. If I give a trade also, wait, watch, and then take the trade. Don't be in a hurry. Never buy between 4 p.m. to 4:45 p.m. This is the time when traders try to make fool out of people, or traders show a different picture of the market. So between this time also, avoid trading. If I give a call also, or if I give a trade, wait, watch, and then take your decision. Always you should be watching the trend. When I come up with daily analysis, please don't watch it by forwarding or by watching it part by part. Watch from the beginning to the end, because sometimes there are some points I might miss in Hindi, but I might cover it in the English language. There are some points which I might miss in English and cover it in the Hindi language. So please make sure that you watch the analysis completely every day, so that you prepare your trade plan and you understand the trade plan for the next day. Never buy in big quantity. Supposing, let's say, I gave a trade which is T1 buy, I will say T1 buy 82.5 CE at 4 paisa, stop 2 paisa, and possible profit 6 plus. So this is how I give my trade. What is T1? T1 stands for trade 1 of the day. For that day it is the first trade. T2 will be second trade. T3 will be third trade, like that. So when I say like this, all my trades are for weekly expiry. So don't if a trade is given like this, don't ask, oh, which week, which expiry. It You should know, if I'm giving a trade on Monday, it is for the Friday expiry. If I want you to take any other expiry, then I will mention which is the month, which is the week expiry that you have to take. If I don't mention in options, then this means it is for the weekly expiry. Okay. Only in futures, when I give a trade, when I give a trade in futures, it will be for the monthly expiry. That means if I give a trade on Monday for let's say April 3rd, I will say buy futures 82.6, 82.31. It means you have to go to April month end futures and buy that one, not the weekly futures. Okay, be clear on that one. All right, friends. So next thing, always put stop loss. So you should know that every trade of yours, there should be a stop loss that you need to put. If the stop loss hits, please exit the trade. Don't ask me in WhatsApp, what should I do? It is very clear. You are given a stop loss, that means you have to exit at the stop loss. Sometimes, you will hit your stop loss is hit, and then you will see that trade is going up. At that time, don't feel bad. It happens many times. Either, let's say, if I let me give you an example. I will say T1 by 82.5 CE, I will say at 4, and I will say stop at 2. Now I have given you my best stop loss. Okay, if you want, you keep the stop loss at 1. Whatever is your choice, you keep the stop loss. But once your stop loss hits, exit the trade. Don't wait for it. Okay, that is the bottom point part of it. Have patience. Sometimes when I give a trade of 4, it will come to 3. It will come to 3. But don't assume that, oh, this is going to become a loss. So have patience for the trend to emerge. All right. Try and exit every trade with profit. What does this mean? This means, let's say, I'll give you the same example. I will say, T1, I will say 82.5 CE, I will say buy at 4, stop loss 2, and I will say target is 6 plus. Okay, now let's say from 4 it went up to 5. Okay, and from 5 you are seeing it is again coming back to 4.75. In such a situation, when you are seeing the trend and trend is reversing, sell this trade, but make sure that you make the profit. Exit trades with small profits at least. When the price has gone up and it is trying to reverse back, exit the trade, but you will end up in profit. Always try to end up trades in profit, because whenever you end up a trade in profit, your confidence level will go high. And after exiting a trade, don't be in a hurry to take another trade. Hold, wait, let the market settle down. Only then you take your next trade. Okay, clear, friends? So this is all about learning to trade. Now let's get to some trade disciplines, friends, which is very important. In trade disciplines, you should not, no trader should buy. That means new trader, supposing if you are a new trader, you have never done trading in futures and options, or you have never done trading in USDINR or anything. Such traders, new traders, should not buy more than 10 lots in futures and options. Not more than 10 lots for 3 months. Every trade that you take should not be big quantity, it should be very small quantity, so that you save your capital and you learn trading. Only after 3 months increase your quantity to something like 25, and after 3 months increase your quantity to 50. Nothing before that. All right, friends. The next one, traders who have some experience. Let's say there are traders who have some experience. My suggestion for them is, don't go beyond 50 to 100 lots for the first 1 month. First 1 month, it is all about discipline, responsibility. Discipline, responsibility. These two words you should remember, and you should make sure that you don't cross your limits every trade. It has to be the same. And you should trade only for 30% of your capital. What does this mean? Supposing if my capital is 1000 rupees, if I have 1000 rupees, in 1000 rupees I will trade only for 300 rupees. I will not trade for the entire 1000 rupees. Even though the opportunity looks good, I will use only 300 rupees. And if my stop loss hits within 300, I will exit the trade. Okay, but I will not use the entire 1000 rupees for trading. Every day you should set your limits for your losses. That means on a daily basis, when I go to the market, friends, my mind will say, all right, today I have to make 10% profit, and I am good about it. When I say 10%, supposing my capital is 1000, okay, and I took trade for 300, I look forward for profit of 30 rupees. If I'm getting 30 rupees on my 300, I am good, I will exit. That means I made 10% profit. And maximum loss you should look for is, out of this 300, I will lose max 45 rupees, not more than that. If I make a loss of 15% or max 20% a day, I will not trade that day. I will leave it. I will leave that day completely. I will not take any trade. Okay, this is the only, the reason is some people go behind chasing the losses. They will have loss in one trade, they'll go behind chasing it again and say, think that okay, I'll take one more trade, I'll recover. It does not happen like that, friends. You have to have a discipline, you have to have a limit defined beyond which don't take trade. You anyway have next day to trade. It is not that one day trading is over. No, trading will go on, you will get multiple opportunity, but in order to work on that multiple opportunity, you should have capital. If you don't have capital, then that's a problem, right? I hope you have understood the trade disciplines, friends. These are very, very important. All right. Third thing, being responsible with your money. Yes, mark this word, responsible, and the first word, discipline, responsible. Discipline, responsible. If you know these two words daily, repeat these two words 25 times, you will learn things. Don't take loan and trade. Many people, they take loan and they trade, and that creates additional pressure. Do not use money that you have parked for other important purpose in your life. So sometimes people would have had, their parents would have put money in a fixed deposit, or parents would have had some money in the in their savings account, or there is some money kept for insurance to be paid after 45 days. Don't don't use those kind of funds to trade, because at in any of these situations, if you encounter loss, the pressure on you will be very high, and if you are not able to bear the pressure, you will always encounter loss after loss after loss. So don't use money like this to do any kind of trading, or don't borrow from friends and do trading. It is not going to help you. Okay, don't take overnight positions if you are not confident. Just because if I give a trade that take overnight position, don't take trade, man, just like that, because it is, I suggest a trade based on certain things that would happen, but I also sometimes cannot predict in the evening what happens, in the US timing what happens. So even though I give an overnight trade, don't take. All my trades are intraday only. Buy in the morning, exit once the target hits, that's it, over trading. Don't take any overnight position, that's my suggestion. If you are comfortable with hedging, you to trade, then you take hedge. Hedge means, let's say I ask you to buy 82.5 CE and you find that the trend is flat. Trend is not moving up like this or is not moving down, but it is flat. In a flat trade, people do hedging. So what if you buy 82.5 CE, people also buy 82.5, 82.25 PE, so that if it doesn't, this trade does not hit, they will hit this trade. But in when you do hedging, your profits are very, very less, and you will encounter loss in one of the trade. So if you are comfortable, do hedging. On monthly basis, define your trading capital. That means there are people who are salaried people, there are people who do business, correct? So whether you are salaried or whether you are business, a person who is doing business, on a monthly basis you have your responsibilities towards your family. आपको, you have to pay your rent, you have to pay your laborers or your people at home, groceries, your EMIs. After all that, you define a monthly capital. So a friend of mine says on a monthly basis his capital is only 15,000 rupees. That means if he loses this 15,000, he is fine with it, because this is the capital he has defined after all his commitments. Monthly commitments finishes, you define a capital, only trade with that capital. If this 15,000 becomes 25,000, don't trade for the entire month, you are done with your target, right? So like that, you have to define a capital, so that even though if you lose this money, it should not hurt you. So defining your trade or defining your capital is very important. Now comes how trades are given. Now how trades are given in premium channel. So morning, when the market starts, I'll be looking at the market for multiple things. I'll be looking at trends, price action, volume action, news, other currencies, dollar index, gold, crude. There'll be multiple factors I'll be looking, and I'll give trades like this in options. Option trade will be something like this. This is an example where I'll say buy 82.5 CE at 5. What 5 means is 0.0500. This is 5. Okay, and I'll say stop is 2.5. Stop 2.5 means 0.0250 is the stop. Target 8 means 0.0800. Why I will not write like this is because it takes longer time to write like this by the time trade will go off. So please remember, this is how option trades are given. And you have to understand your target, your stop loss, and your buying price, and all of this is weekly expiry. Okay, and not monthly or any other week. So please make sure that in trading time you don't ask which week. It is the same week's Friday's expiry. Whatever is there, you will see that price. Futures trades are monthly. If I tell you to buy futures, so there is an example here you can see. If I tell you buy futures 82.47, stop 82.35, target 82.62, this means it is for month end. For example, tomorrow, let's say April 4th, I will tell you to buy futures. It means you have to look for 28th April, which is that month end of April future, and buy that future. Okay. Options are weekly and futures are monthly. Okay. And I give trade in USDINR and natural gas. Fine. Now let's go how to buy in futures and options. So this is the most important thing, people, how to buy. Okay. And very important, whenever I give my first trade, right, many people will go and buy 1000 lots, 2000 lots. Sometimes people buy 500 lots. No, this is not the way to buy. I mean, end of the day, your money, your decision. But if you want to be disciplined, if you want to learn discipline, if you want to learn what is responsibility, I want you to follow staggered buying method. So what is staggered buying? Let's say, let me give you a trade now. Let me give a trade and give you an example. Okay. I will say buy. So I will say T1 buy 82.5 CE at 4, stop 2, target 6. Okay. So at 4, I will buy 100 lots at 4. Now from 4, let's say it came to 3.5. I will buy 50 lots at 3.5. Again, it came below. It came to 3. I will buy 50 lots there at 3. And let's say it comes to 2.5. At 2.5, I will buy another 50 lots. Now, if it comes to 2, stop loss will hit. But imagine if you would have bought all of this at 4, you would have lost more money. So always, split your buying at different price if the trend is going down until your stop loss comes. Now let's say sometimes you buy 100 lots at 4 and it goes directly to 5. Then what? It is okay, but at least on this 100 lots you have made profit. Correct? If it is going down, then until your stop loss is going to come, stagger your buying and buy in multiple lots so that your average price will also come down. And let's say from 2.5 again it goes back to 4, you will be in profit by that time. Okay? So remember staggered buying, friends. Alright, next thing, observe the trend for 2 to 3 minutes. When I give a trade, wait for 2 to 3 minutes, observe the trend, and then only decide to buy. There is no need to buy all the trades that I suggest. I am marking this to you. It is not that you have to buy everything that I suggest. Take one trade, become successful in that, stop trading for that day. Next day, take one more trade. That is how you will become disciplined. Otherwise, you will not make money. Alright? This is very important rule. Now, next and the most important topic, friends, loss. Many times, in a trade, when in the life of a trader, there is always ups and downs, friends. It is not always that you will keep making profit, not necessary. You will also make losses. Sometimes what I do is, in a day, if I have 3 trades, if 3 trades for me, If I take 3 trades and all 3 trades goes in loss for me, I stop trading that day. I don't trade, I stop trading. Because 3 trades, after 3 trades I don't want to trade, or sometimes even after 2 trades, if the trend is very sideways, I don't trade at all for that entire day. The only reason is sorry friends, the only reason is you will not make money. And in a day, if you had a loss, no, one trade goes loss, don't think about that loss. For a trader, the mind should be positive. You have to keep your mind positive by forgetting what loss you had, and you have to think of your next trade in a positive way. Otherwise you will always encounter loss. So make sure that you're using stop limit, your loss limit. If it has touched for the day, then don't trade. Very clearly, don't think about what you lost. Please forget it and move ahead. Learning how to move ahead it takes a lot of efforts, friends, and it will come by time. Same thing, if you have 3 to 4 losses for 3 to 4 days, let's say continuously 3 to 4 days you are having losses, then don't do trade for a week. For 1 week you never trade. Do paper trade. Instead you do paper trade than real trade, and see if your logic is going right, if it is working properly, then only trade with real money. Okay, always understand one thing. Always, every day, sit back for 10 minutes and think, what did I do wrong today, what did I do right today? And when you think about it like that, so some people, even though the stop loss is hit, they will say, oh, I think somebody gave me wrong call, oh, I think I did everything right but things did not. No, if until and unless you don't understand your own mistakes or accept your own mistake, you will not be a good trader. So always sit back every day, 15 minutes before you sleep. Think, I took 2 trades. I think the first trade I should have exited in profit. I did a little bit, I couldn't check the trade. Oh, I should be checking trades regularly. These are the kind of feedback you have to talk to yourself and keep giving feedback to yourself so that you can improve, friends. These are the topics I wanted to cover from a training perspective for you. I hope this helps you a lot, friends, and do give your feedback, and make sure that you keep watching this video daily. It is not that you have to watch this video only now. Keep watching this video regularly so that it reminds you about the most important topics, which is discipline, learning, responsibility, and how to buy and learn to take loss. These are the important words that you need to understand in doing trading. Whether you are in premium group or not in premium group, it doesn't matter, but you need to learn these things. These are the most important things for a trader. Rest of the things will follow by itself. All right, friends, good luck to you. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.